But we start with the Ugandan politician, because come on, how do you repossess an ambulance that you donated to the public while campaigning? Yeah? Dimore, what are your thoughts on this?
Ndio ni Mungu alisema nikihama mimi hama na kamba zangu. Literally that.
Oh man.
Lakini unaachia nani? Sini zako.
Yeah?
So scare.
Me I'm all for it.
You don't me I do.
Unaamanga na kamba zangu.
I stand her pettiness.
Nini for real? Ukihama si pia wewe unaendanga unanunua zako.
No, mimi uzipata hapo.
Uzipata?
Hama na kamba zangu peti.
Sisi mtu anajinunulia zake.
Wallahi. Lakini unajua sijahama in a long time.
Nilihama once na nilibeba zangu.
Guy, Dimore, you were saying?
I stand her pettiness. That's the way it should be, you know, because I can't be wasting my millions buying things for you alafu square election mnanilenga.
So the story goes, Ugandan politician Evelyn Anite took back an ambulance she had donated to her district after losing an election in 2021. She lost the election in 2021. It was like, it's 2023 and I'm broke. And that guy is registered under me. Unilete hapa nisukumia wala watu huko hivyo. Kuna insurance company iko idha.
But we are not given the actual date. So, I think this story happened in 2021. It's just getting in Kenya in 2023 because she lost an election in 2021. So, when
so you're saying she took it back immediately?
Yeah.
She did not let them utilize it as a kidog.
Yeah. Because they are not even giving them, like they are not saying she took it yesterday, today, or maybe last week or 2023.
There's an ambiguity to it.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think she lost the election and she took back what is hers because mbona mnatumia vitu zangu na mmekataa kunichagua. You should not enjoy any of that. If you want it, you have to pay it.
Ukilipa mahari lazima upewe msichana.
I stand her pettiness.
That's not even being petty. Come on, if you let's say right now I get fired from Blackout Fire. Now how are you going to use my videos to post on your page yet I'm not there? You know, it doesn't make sense. So I'm saying,
are they recent videos?
Yeah, maybe recent or maybe
or are they the ones that you...
Were you paid during the
No, even if I was paid, but
then
you know
that is property of Blackout Fire.
No,
the image is not yours.
No. But it makes sense what she did.
No, it doesn't.
That's what you think, but as
for
me, I'd be petty like that.
What is leadership?
I'm with you on this.
What is leadership, Katie?
Leadership is leading.
That's what she said.
That's me in a chemistry examination.
What is titration? Titration. Joby, but what do you think about what Evelyn Anita did?
Well, that is wrong. Politically, how we know, these people, when they give out anything, you're not supposed to be taking it back. I mean, you really meant giving out to people. As much as they don't really mean it, they're always buying votes. You're not supposed to take it back. But
I mean, isn't that evidence of I was buying your votes?
It is. That is so evident.
I was buying. And
that is what
you didn't reciprocate, so I'm taking my things back.
But shouldn't donation be an act of selfishness?
Don't care.
Like ukienda udonate nguo zako to the homeless or the children's
do I
home.
expect something back from the kids?
Exactly.
If
that's
I
the
do
question.
expect something back from the kids and I don't deliver, I'm taking my clothes back.
So let's assume you sponsor a kid for education, but they're not that academically gifted. Okay, let's assume you were expecting this kid to be so amazing in class.
Haven't you seen what Equity does? Wings to fly.
Mbona mnaandika watu sasa?
Sini ukweli, that is what it does.
Company X.
Okay, Company X. Ukikuwa mjinga Kenya jipange, enda kaanze kuuza mogoka.
Wings to fly does that all the time.
Bashmani, what is your opinion on this?
I am reading this article and it's funny.
Mhm.
Now, it's written that the politician had vied for a parliamentary position
Okay.
and lost to our opponent despite donating an ambulance in the district.
Yeah.
What sparked the conversation Tuesday was an ex-post by African Facts Zone that indicated she took back the ambulance. Ugandan politician took back an ambulance she donated after losing. In a response, possibly by defending herself from attacks on social media, she admitted she had taken back the ambulance, saying she was proud of what she did then. And she quotes, "I actually did it. I'm very proud of my actions. Once they say go away, I packed all my belongings and left them.
Exactly.
Now I hear people crying as if I was the first to call it quits." She even quotes the Bible. The Bible says the
No.
wage of sins is death, she said in a response to the ex-post. In another separate post, she stated that she had no apology for taking back the gift and her district after all, they did not vote for her. Thank you for bringing this up. First, if it's true I took back my ambulance and I have no
Man.
apologies for that. Why did I do it? It's because they didn't vote for me. So did you expect me to walk away with nothing?
Yes.
A man reaps
Ah.
what he sows. And then akaandika pale, I am shameless to the extent that I sold it.
I
What?
stand her pettiness.
I understand her completely. You've heard she took the
Come on,
the
buy and
ambulance.
buy.
She actually took the ambulance after she lost. Immediately after she lost.
And sold it.
Yeah.
Shamelessly. Let me.
She said she had gone through pain after losing the elections
Hmm?
and said,
Depression.
and said what the electorates did to her wasn't good deed. My dear, you're not even feeling the pain I went through after losing election. What makes you think that what they did to me was good and I was bad? Feel the pain I felt that day, she stated. So it's been a
Come on, buy and buy.
So my question, I'm looking at this in two ways.
Uh-huh.
First and foremost, you'll know that these people you're voting for actually don't care. You know,
Yeah.
but let me tell you why. Because we always complain that these politicians or somebody has to be in our shoes, has to understand our, you know, what we actually want. Unajua tunasemanga tutaka mtu kwa ground, mtu anaelewa. And then you say they can relate to us. You know, me as a politician giving out, meaning I was giving out because I'm expecting you to do, not because I am a leader and I really want to do this for you. And that's why you find these people, when they get to the office, all they do is not serve the people, they serve for them. Exactly. So this is what it actually shows. And again, she's just petty on the other side, but sincerely it
She's
is not
petty.
it is not a good deed from a politician, because this means that you didn't have and you didn't really want to do it. You're a politician, you're not a people of the people or a man of the people, just the way people want you to be. Exactly.
And let me bring you closer home in case you are thinking this is petty. We had a similar case in Kenya last year.
What?
There was this MCA in
Where?
Karurina community, so he donated a water tank
Okay.
to the local market, and
Eh.
we didn't vote for him. He took back his water tank, and unfortunately he was defeated by his opponent in the election. This angered him so much, he went back to Karurina, Embu, to remove the water tank.
Leta hii mali yangu.
Niende niweke kwangu nikate kama swim.
Ndani wapenda mnipe hivyo. It doesn't make sense.
But they are just politicians. They are not leaders.
Shout out
What
to
do you
Henry Muthee.
expect?
It's Henry Muthee. Henry Muthee is the MCA aspirant that
Karurina.
took for Karurina, that took his water tank back. Shout out to you. So that is how we know that you were not born a leader. As Katie says, they what?
They are politicians. They are not leaders.
Yeah. That's why I asked the question, what is leadership? Like when you donate something, doesn't that mean the word donate?
But
You
this
know,
donation has something
strings.
attached to it. Yeah. He didn't just donate
Hooked.
at just any point of the year. It was during
It was
Elections.
part of
and he was an
campaign.
aspirant.
that was a token.
It was even part of
Something
his
back.
campaign. So if
said
I
what?
campaign, if I come and tell you nitawatengenezea njia niwatengenezee na mkose kuni elect, I will come and there's
Wachimba
someone,
njia.
I know someone in our county that did that. Alikuja akabeba mawe na lori.
Shout out to him.
Wait.
You think
Wait.
it's not? So it's a
Wait.
common thing.
It's not something
Wait.
that is
Let's
new.
clarify something. Were the stones already laid down?
No, they were not.
So they were piles.
Alimwaga.
Yes.
Alimwaga akasema aje,
Akaluza
kesho
akakumbuka
tunaenda
kuna project.
election.
Je.
Nimemwaga hizi mawe, munichague na kuja kuwamalizia barabara. After he lost, tuliona lori zimekuja.
Chua. Wanta. Shout out to you.
I mean, this just shows you that mtu akisema donate and donation from, if your people can actually take their stuff back
Yeah.
after they donated, who are you expecting? Somebody not from your country. And it
This
was
is
not
not
a black
even
donation.
When they give you
When
aid.
they give you aid and donation, now that is what you're supposed. Kama ni mtu wako ndiye anaweza chukua. Sasa mtu mwenye si wako, what are you expecting? Aid and donation don't just come. If I say nakusaidia, I'm expecting something back, and it's
That's
something
just
that
it.
is actually
Tuonjane.
hata si hata kidogo. It has to be a big feat for me to have to sacrifice, because
Yeah.
definitely akidonate hii ambulance alikwenda kupata position, and she's going to get a lot of money. She's going to get a lot of stuff on her, so it's going to be something bigger than the ambulance. So donation is not that I want the same.
It's a matter of
I want
exchange.
more.
It's a
more.
matter of exchange,
and
you know.
and it has to benefit me more. Exactly.
Henry
Actually,
sounds like
I think it sounds. It's more like UN, EU, Africa, UN,
Yeah.
Africa Union.
AU,
All of
UN,
them.
World Bank, IMF.
Yeah. All of them, the way they are placed, that's the
Yeah.
role actually they have been playing. If
Yeah.
Africa actually tries to act in the democratic way, the real democratic way, this is what we see.
They assassinate our leaders.
Or Kenya has been pulled down from the African Union. Kenya has been pulled down from ECOWAS. Kenya has been pulled down from this. All of
Somebody
us.
has died.
We are not in ECOWAS.
Yeah, I'm just
You're
saying.
near West.
Okay, I'm just saying, you know, because all these African nations are all engaged in this organization too.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, so
In the
every
same-
time we try to move in the
in
right
the same
way.
context.